morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching JanataTelevision and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anustha Acharya. The top stories first. CPN Unified Socialist endorses Chairman Nepal's political report. Central Committee to appoint party's General Secretary today. Foreign Minister leaves for New York to attend UN General Assembly. Pledges to maintain balanced relation with all the countries. ADB revises Nepal's economic growth rate, projects 4.2% growth rate in 2022. WHO warns air pollution more dangerous than previously thought, slashes maximum safe levels of key pollutants. And West Ham knocks United out of League Cup, avenges the defeat during Sunday's Premier League match. And now the news in detail. The Central Committee meeting of CPN Unified Socialist has endorsed the political report presented by party chairman Madhav Kumar Nepal. In a discussion held during Tuesday's meeting, the party leaders had asked Chairman Nepal to clarify about people's multi-party socialism proposed in the report. According to the party's publicity department chief Jagannath Khatioda, Chairman Nepal said his party will move ahead giving equal priority to socialism and prosperity in response to the queries. In the report, Chairman Nepal has stated the party's immediate goal would be creating a foundation for socialism with the characteristics of social justice and democratic values by developing national capital along with the socio-economic and cultural transformation of the country. Although the meeting was expected to assign responsibilities of various commissions and bodies of the party to different leaders yesterday, the CC meeting has been extended till today. Likewise, the Central Committee meeting today will appoint the party's General Secretary and also finalize the Standing Committee, Political Bureau and Central Committee members. The Central Committee meeting is scheduled to be held at 11 a.m. today. A meeting of the ruling coalition has ended inconclusively. The meeting convened at the office residence at Prime Minister at Balwatar on Wednesday evening could not finalize the issue of giving full shape to the Council of Ministers. It is said that the cabinet expansion could not move ahead due to differing views among the coalition leaders regarding the ordinance related to political parties. According to Nepali Congress General Secretary Purna Bahadur Khadka, the participants of the meeting discussed the expansion of the cabinet, running the parliament and bills presented in the parliament among other issues. Present in the meeting were ruling Nepali Congress President and Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba, Minister for Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Gyanendra Bahadur Karki, CPN Maoist Center Chair Pushpakamal Dahal and its leader Narayan Kazi Shrestha. Also attending the meeting were CPN Unified Socialist Chairperson Madhav Kumar Nepal, Janata Samajwadi Party Chairperson Dr. Baburam Bhattrai and Upendra Yadav. Minister for Foreign Affairs Dr. Narayan Khadka left for New York yesterday night, leading a Nepali delegation to attend the 76th General Assembly of the United Nations. A report. The delegation led by Foreign Minister Narayan Khadka will attend the high-level meeting of the UNGA that started on September 13. Acting Foreign Secretary Prakash Kumar Subedi and other senior officials of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs bid farewell to the team at the Tribhuvan International Airport yesterday. The Foreign Minister is scheduled to address the general debate of the UNGA on the theme Building Resilience to Recover from COVID-19. Other topics include rebuild sustainably, respond to the needs of the planet, respect the rights of the people, and revitalize the United Nations. The delegation led by the Foreign Minister includes Foreign Secretary Bharat Raj Paudel, Joint Secretary Seva Lamsal and Permanent Representative of Nepal to the United Nations Amrit Bahadur Rai, among others. Prior of his departure to New York, the newly appointed Foreign Minister had said that the government will maintain a balanced relation with all countries of the world including China and India, keeping the country's national interest in the center. Talking to media persons after assuming the office at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Singapore yesterday afternoon, Minister Khadga shared that the government will move ahead in collaboration with all political parties to promote country's welfare and national interest. Foreign policy of the country will be conducted on the basis of consensus of all political parties, said Khadga. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed 1,251 new cases of coronavirus across the country. The Minister of Health and Population informed that 1,630 persons recovered from the disease during this period. With this, a total of 755,630 people have fully recovered in Nepal. According to the ministry, the recovery rate stands at 95.5% in the country. As per latest update, the number of active cases of coronavirus in the country stands at 21,139. Among them, 334 have been admitted to intensive care units at various health institutions and 119 are on ventilator support. Similarly, 11,805 are in home isolation, 1,334 at institutional isolation and 243 at quarantine facilities. Total death toll from COVID-19 has reached 11,049 with 6 fatalities reported yesterday. Nepali Congress has postponed its 14th General Convention once again. A meeting of leaders held at Singapore on Wednesday agreed to change the date of the General Convention so that only the municipal and city-level conventions would be held before Dasai. NC spokesperson Prakash Sharma informed that it has been decided to hold the municipal convention on September 26 as per the schedule. The meeting has decided to revise the schedule to complete the village municipal convention before Dasai. During the meeting, spokesperson Sharma also informed that there has not been any formal discussions on the expansion of the Council of Ministers. Spokesperson Sharma said that the selection of the previous ministers was done after discussions within the party. Likewise, a 3-member task force has been given the responsibility to finalize the active membership of the party in 30 districts where the ward convention could not be held. And now the news from economic front. The Asian Development Bank has projected 4.2% growth rate of Nepal's economy next year. Updating its major publication, the Asian Development Outlook yesterday, the ADB estimated slight increase in the economic growth in 2022. It had projected the growth rate to be limited within 2.3% in 2021. The projection this year has said the production of rice and industrial goods would increase, thereby contributing to export promotion. Similarly, the national vaccination campaign would lower the infection, which is argued would help improve economy. Moreover, inflation would be around 5.2% due to high price of petroleum products. Last year, the inflation was projected to be 3.6%. The supply of petroleum products would decrease with the increased production of hydropower and balance of payment is received low pressure. The remittance and export would, however, increase the outlook, he said. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. Air pollution is even more dangerous than previously thought. The World Health Organization has warned as it slashes maximum safe levels of key pollutants such as nitrogen dioxide. An estimated 7 million people die prematurely each year from diseases linked to air pollution, the WHO said. Low and middle income countries suffer the most because of their reliance on fossil fuels for economic development. The WHO puts air pollution on a par with smoking and unhealthy eating. It is urging its 194 member states to cut emissions and take action on climate change ahead of the COP26 summit in November. Decade by decade, the limits for what's considered a safe amount of pollution is being ratcheted down. It's not news to people suffering from heart and lung problems that toxic particles and gases can harm people at much lower levels than previously thought. The changes to the guidelines mean the UK's legal limits for the most harmful pollutants are now 4 times higher than the maximum levels recommended by the WHO. We are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. West Ham gained revenge for Sunday's Premier League defeat against Manchester United by knocking their host out of the Carabao Cup at Old Trafford. Manuel Lanzini's 9th-minute effort, his first goal in almost 12 months and only his second since May 2019, proved enough to take David Moyes' main into last 16. Not even the second-half introductions of Bruno Fernandes and Mason Greenwood could swing the game the home side's way in the performance that exposed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's pre-match chat about the strength of his squad at somehow hollow. Lanzini's goal was just reward for West Ham's flying start. Ryan Fredericks eased between Jadon Sancho and Alex Telles before cutting a low cross back to the Argentine, who finished into the bottom corner. For Manchester United and Solskjaer, it is an early into the hopes of securing the first available silverware of the season and ending the wait for a trophy that stretches back to 2017. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. CPN Unified Socialist endorses Chairman Nepal's political report, Central Committee to appoint Party's General Secretary today. Foreign Minister leaves for New York to attend UN General Assembly, pledges to maintain balanced relation with all the countries. ADB revises Nepal's economic growth rate, projects 4.2% growth rate in 2022. WHO warns air pollution more dangerous than previously thought, slashes maximum safe levels of key pollutants. And West Ham knocks United out of League Cup, avenges their defeat during Sunday's Premier League match. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.